What is the weirdest experience you've ever had on a dating app? I'll go first. I matched with a girl on Bumble and we talked a little bit. We FaceTimed once. She was visiting from out of town. We ended up not even meeting up. I got a message a few months later. We never talked again. She randomly hit me up at 9 p.m. being like, hey, do you want to hang out? So I'm like, sure. I pull up to the address that she gives me. I had an uneasy feeling when I was pulling up to this, honestly. And I see her walking up and she looks at me and her face drops. Like she turned into as pale as a ghost. And I'm like, are you good? She's like, you don't look like any of your photos. I'm like, we FaceTimed before. She's like, oh, I messaged the wrong Jake. And at that point in time, my heart dropped through my chest, through my car, through the equator. Like, I just had no idea where to go from there. It was just so awkward. And I'm like, wow, that was very honest of you. She darted around, got into my car, silence. I don't know what to say. She obviously doesn't. And then she's like, do you still want to hang out? And I'm like, I guess. Well, then we went to In-N-Out and I got a lettuce wrap burger. And the first thing that she does is she looks at it and she goes, why would you get something like that? It's disgusting. Like, not even joking or teasing, like dead serious. I'm like, this girl is a savage. Like, not only did she just wrong Jake me like 5 minutes ago, but she's now making fun of my food, which, I mean, fine, I guess. It's not a big deal, but it's kind of weird. And I'm just like, how do I get out of this? Like, this is really awkward. And so I get out of it. I get text from her the next day being like, I'm so sorry about the mix up. I really would like to hang out. I think you're really cool. I'm like, I guess, like, it's, again, uneasy feeling about it, but I do it anyway. So then we decide we're going to go to the beach. While we're driving to the beach, I see her texting. I look over. She's texting. It says Jake right there. I'm like, are you texting the other Jake while you're with me? She's like, oh, yeah, sorry. I'm like, really? She's like, seriously, I'm really sorry. Just like, I won't do it again. Let's just hang out. So we end up hanging out a few times. It's actually like pretty good. Like, we got along really well. We had like fun. Then she told me that she was going to rehab. And I'm not going to not talk to somebody because they're going to rehab. So I still talk to her every day during her period, her window that she's allowed to talk to people. We FaceTimed. We got done, through that. After she got out of there, she's like, yeah, actually, I don't want to talk anymore. I'm like, what? Like, what do you mean? She's like, yeah, I actually, I'm seeing the other Jake. And I'm just like, I'm speechless at this point. But should I be surprised, though, at the end of the day? No, probably not.